What's going on, Domination Crew? It's Rico, and today we're going to be talking about why you guys can't seem to find any good products to sell on Amazon. Alright guys, what's going on? If you're new to the channel, I'm Rico. My partner Dan is not here right now. You know, he's off doing some amazing things, but we're two dudes and we talk about all things Amazon, you know, whether that's Amazon FBA, Amazon dropshipping like we do. We absolutely love dropshipping. That's what we advise you guys start off doing. Shopify, just e-commerce in general, guys. Like, we do it all and we love giving you guys free content. So if that's stuff that you enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Make sure you click that subscription, little tab. I think it's there, but it could be there or there. I don't know. I'm not sure, but just make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to be talking about why it seems like you can't find a good product, to sell on Amazon. And we get a lot of this from our students where they're like, oh, I'm looking for products, but I can't find any, and this and this and this. We're about to alleviate that, actually. So in the course, I'm going to put a section of products that you could pick and start selling the same day and be perfectly fine. It's not going to get saturated. You guys will be okay with that. So the reason why a lot of people can't find products is because they're looking for the wrong thing. They're looking for products that, like, imaginary Goldilocks products in most scenarios. Like, it's going to be very difficult to find the perfect product. There's good products, very rare to find the perfect product, and we got to talk about why that is. So a lot of people get in their heads when they're doing product research and they see these big numbers, like just insane numbers. They're like, oh, this product does $60,000, $70,000 a month, and then they get shiny object syndrome, and instantly it makes you feel like you're going to be the next person to do $60,000 a month with that one product. And chances are this is not the case. Like, if the top sellers in there, so let's say there's 10 sellers at the very top of the pile, and they're all doing anywhere from $5,000 to $60,000 a month. All right, and they all have I'd say 300 reviews and more. Like, it's not a good product. Like, don't do it. Don't get into that product. Like, number one is just having too many reviews. Like, if you see products where most of the top sellers have 150 to 300 reviews and over, that's a product that you're probably not going to be able to break into. And like gurus will tell you, oh, it doesn't matter about the competition and this and that. And in most cases it doesn't. Like with dropshipping, it doesn't necessarily matter because you're going to have a ton of products to list anyway. So you don't have to worry about this. FBA guys, you got to worry about this crap because you are going to get screwed if you go try to break into this, into this niche, whatever niche that the product is selling in. Like, you guys are going to be shooting yourselves in the foot if you go ahead and try to list that product. Another thing is people are trying to sell stuff that they like. You're not necessarily trying to sell what the market is telling you to sell. So we have a student right now who, before coming to us, she had gotten to the FBA game, and she picked a couple products, one that was super saturated, and it's going to be almost impossible to move this product because the top sellers are crushing it at a price point that she just can't possibly even meet. Like, we'll probably have to move that to a different platform to sell. And then there's other ones where she liked the product and she felt that it was good, but the volume just isn't there. The volume isn't there, and the top sellers have a buttload of reviews. So it's kind of a double whammy. It's like, hey, this is a low volume product, and the top sellers are crushing it with ridiculous reviews. And they've been in a game a long time, so you guys have to take that into account too. If sellers have been in a game, for 2-3 years and, they got most of the market share, like, guys, it's going to be almost impossible for you to break in and steal that market share. Amazon isn't going to take eyes off that product that's making the money to put on a new seller and be like, all right, let's see what you can do. It's just, no, they're not going to be like, look, man, these people are doing $100,000 a month and you're brand new. Why are we going to take all the eyeballs off that person and put them on you? It doesn't make any sense. Also, you guys are getting hung up on, metrics. Like, you're getting caught up on, like, the perfect product. Like, you're looking and you're like, all right, this product has less than, like, 80 reviews. It does this much in revenue every month. And this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And very few products are going to meet those criteria. Very few, guys. Like, you just get that out your head right now. Like, right here, you're thinking about this Goldilocks product, get it out. Just get rid of it because it doesn't exist. You have to do the best you can with the knowledge that you have. Don't try to find this absolutely perfect product that's going to sell itself. Concentrate on finding products that you can give value to the customer with. All right, it's all about value. It's not necessarily about just the product, it's about the perceived value of said product. We preach this over and over and over, man. It's like beating a dead horse. Don't sell anything without bundling it. Just unless you're like the only product in that field, then like sure you can do that. But if you want to be competitive and you want to beat out someone else, you want to start taking market share, you got to bundle it, guys. You got to give customers something that other people aren't. It's not enough just to have a flashy package. It's not enough to have a different color variation of that product. You have to make buyers want to buy that product. They're like, hey, like, I don't know, a plate set, whatever. Like, hey, matter of fact, take a table. Like, hey, I'm selling a table, but I'm also going to toss in a free chair right here. Yeah, I'm going to toss in a free set of chairs. I mean, in this case, like, that'd probably be like unreasonable because it would cost you a lot of money unless you were getting the chairs and the table for dirt cheap. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, you want to lump like products together, not lump products. Yeah, like products together. If you're selling a table, bundle it with some chairs. Like, hey, look, man, we're going to give you free chairs, because if other people aren't giving out free chairs, they're just selling a table. Guess what? People are going to want free chairs. I'm like, oh snap! I'll spend a little extra to get some free stuff. You guys are building that into your listing. You're giving out free stuff, but you're building it into the price of your listing. So it's not necessarily free. It doesn't cost you guys any money. You're not losing any money. You're actually making more money because people are buying more of the product. All right? That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. And also you guys are getting caught up in like the niche, the niche explosion, like, what a lot of gurus are talking about. Like, the stuff that we sell in, pets, toys and games, babies, like, those are niches that we're successful with and they work. And like, we've helped our students sell in those niches and they're successful with them. But, don't just take that at face value. Like, if you guys have an idea for something and you want to sell in a niche that really isn't popular, like beauty's super popular. Like, let's just get that out the way. Like, if you guys are like, oh, I'm going to sell the next big hit beauty product, chances are it's not going to happen. It's very popular, very saturated, Same thing with like the fitness supplements and all that stuff. Yeah, probably not going to happen. But if you want to sell in something that's, kind of niche, if you're going to be drop shipping, guys, you can do that. You don't have to worry about it because you're not holding any inventory, guys. You're not holding any inventory. So you can drop ship whatever you want. Like the FBA guys, you have to be more cautious with this, because if there's not enough volume with that particular, with niches in that, with products in those niches, then you might have a problem. You might spend a lot of money up front and then not see a return on that money for quite some time, and that's not what you want. Like, you don't want any of that headache. So make sure you guys are careful there. All right, make sure you're careful. You don't want to do anything that's going to ruin your business. But when it comes to drop shipping, we recommend having a niche store, because when you guys register your brand, you get trademarked and all that good stuff. You get a storefront, and you want like products to kind of be lumped together. So you want to have a cohesive feel. You don't necessarily have to. You can have a general store and sell whatever the heck you want. That's up to you guys. Like we said, we don't necessarily recommend it because it kind of looks disjointed when you get your registered brand and you have a storefront. And just, you don't want it to look bad. You want it to look good. You want it to set up. So keep that in mind when you guys are researching your products. Like, try to, if you find a niche and you find products within that niche, you're like, man, these things kind of go together, it's going to look better on your storefront. So guys, these are tips that you need to remember. It's not that there aren't products out there. It's just you guys are kind of looking for this ridiculously perfect product, that really doesn't exist. You kind of have to make the best of what you got. So when life gives you lemons, the old saying, you make lemonade with it. So don't try to find, a solid golden egg. You guys can get, like a silver egg and polish it up and still be just as successful selling it. You're probably not going to polish a lump of coal and turn it into, a diamond, but, you could. So remember, guys, that's what you need to be focused on. Don't try to sell products that have so much competition that it's impossible, or like the top heavy guys have hundreds, if not thousands of reviews. Don't get caught up with the numbers. Don't get caught up with those like, oh, these people are doing $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a month, because stealing market share from them is very, very difficult to do. And a lot of people aren't going to tell you that. a lot of people aren't software engineers and write algorithms for a living. So yeah, I'm going to tell you guys that right now. Like, algorithms are going to generally take into account, you know, the greatest factor, and that's what it's going to work with. And if these people are at the top of their game, they're the greatest factor. That's what, you know, Amazon's looking for. You know, they're in a business of making money, and if these people are making the money and you're not necessarily making the money yet, like, you're not important to them, so to speak. All right, so don't go into that, you know, and don't try to sell things that you want to sell. You know, sell things that are going to sell, that the market tells you to sell. With your product research, you'll know what the market is telling you it's selling, and that's what you should be selling. Don't sell like underwater basket weaving specialty gloves because that's what you love doing. Chances are that's not going to sell really well unless the market is telling you that it's selling really well. You know, you need to focus on the stuff that will sell. Also, don't just try your hardest, I should say. Try your hardest not to look at what other sellers are doing, like some of your friends or people in groups and stuff, and look at what they're selling and be like, oh, I'm going to take that product because that's what's going to work. You know, they may not work for you. You know, what works for us isn't going to work for everybody else because some of our techniques are exclusive to us, the same as that person's technique will be exclusive to them. You know, so you don't want to do anything that's going to be detrimental to your product research and to the brand that you're trying to build. All right, guys, so that's it. You know, hopefully you guys got some good value out of this. Make sure you guys stay tuned because we're doing a giveaway, man. We're doing a free console giveaway. You know, we're back to doing that stuff, but we're going to be doing it in our Facebook group. So, guys, all you have to do is join the Facebook group if you haven't already joined. Invite more people. Whoever has the most people invited by September 15th, congratulations, you get a video game system of your choice. Plain and simple. Done and done. That's all you guys have to do. You don't have to do any more than that. So, you know, make sure you guys stay on top of things. All right. So, as always, be safe, enjoy. You know, I'm not sure when you guys are going to get this. You know, maybe next week, week after. I'm not sure, but whatever. You know, so check you guys later. See you on the flip side. Peace out.